What's up, dude? My name's Ethan from boofinintheboysroom, and I'm going to show you 3 ways to make complicated music that I can guarantee no one else has shown you.
Listen, kids, if you don't want to get your nose smashed flat for asking too many questions, be observing.
So a lot of people tend to think of like the go-to ways that I've heard a lot of people say to make complicated music is like program the drums. You program the drums first, and then you fucking like make your music to the drums. That works for like breakdowns, and then you can take it a step further and add like your own kind of chord progressions or note progressions to the drums to have a complicated pattern. There's a fucking Born of Osiris song. What is it called? You know what I'm fucking saying. You are the... Nope. Silence the echo. Yeah, so like you can program the drums, right? So it's like... And then you make notes, which works. Veil Maya, they do that. They've talked their guitars, but like the... That rips, dude. That's a sick fucking riff. But to me... that does not feel very creative. It doesn't like fulfill that creative desire in me to like write something. It feels like I'm just being like, here's a computer, and then I'm playing dun 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 dun. You know what I mean? Like it does sound cool, but it doesn't fulfill that creative desire for me. The first one, and I'm gonna kind of list them in order of simplest / dumbest to the a little bit more complex, but still very easy to follow. Like if I could do it, you could for sure do it. Number 1, rap lyrics. This sounds fucking weird, all right? But fucking bear with me here. On my album that I just released, Boofing in the Boys Room, It's Not Flesh and Blood Gary is the name of the album. I used the rap lyrics from Biggie Smalls, his freestyle with Tupac that I think like DJ Flex fucking did. You can find it. It's the I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s. So
are you?
when I recorded it, I just picked a tempo. I got 7, right there. So like if I was right here, I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s, 9 9s. So then you would like strum the guitar. I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8 38s. If you know that, you were able to super follow along with that. It ends up sounding sick. So like, let me try and do it right here real quick, and we'll see what we can come up with. So let's record. Oh, my fucking washing machine, dude. Oh, it's broken. All right. All right, so, and one more time. So those should line up, right? I already have my audio channels set. These are like the tones I use mostly. So I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38, 99, 7 Mac 10 shits. So then we add fucking some drums to that. So then let's go. So now that sounds pretty cool. I understand the audio is fucked on that. I'm livid, dude. It's been 3 days of me trying to figure out how to record like pretty seamless audio into FL and get it onto the fucking streaming software, the OBS shit. This is like a nice computer. I don't maybe it's not built for streaming. I don't know. I'm fucking so fed up with it though. So sorry that the audio sucks. But anyway, I got 7 Mac 11s, about 838. And then this goes for everything else I'm going to say in this video, all the other examples. You could fucking metric modulate it. That's just a fancy asshole term for saying move the cymbals. So this is in eighth notes. 1, 2, yeah, eighth notes. So like it's the quarter notes, and then this is in eighth notes because there's one in the middle, right? If it was in eighth note triplets, it sounds a little bit cooler when you do the metric modulation, but it's not, so it'd be weird if you did it. But so like you know how it changes the vibe, right? If you have this pattern. If I went same idea, except instead of having them on the 1 and the 3, move it to like the 2.5. And then you want to keep that same gap, and then so another 1.5 ends up on the 4 because you start in the 1, you don't start in the 0. And then this one would go boom on the half. You just keep that same fucking gap, and then that one goes there, and then that one's gonna go there. And because this is only 2 bars at 190 tempo, it's gonna have like this fucked up feel. And then you don't want to leave the snares there. You want to move the snares to the 3, like the new 3. So 1, 2, 3. So you're moving that right there. 4, 5, and then there's no 3, so it's gonna have like a weird feel to it. But you can change that pattern. So it was I got 7 Mac 11s, but you know, like that. But now you got, and it's gonna change the entire feel of the jam. So. Dude, this bad audio is making me so fucking mad. It changes the whole feel. Anyway, now we're on to number 2. Number 2 is going to be the most music dorky, but like an ostinato. Fucking Animals as Leaders is really good at it. They do like the... So it's like at a certain tempo, you're doing like a pattern. An ostinato is just a pattern that repeats. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then like it repeats, but in the way it repeats, you can kind of change it up. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can make like it restart completely in conjunction. So instead of like, so originally it'd be like the normal 2, and then when it repeats, it like, you'll see. So like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, like that. And then you can like metric modulate that shit too, and it's gonna sound real complicated. You could take it a step further, so it's not 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, or like whatever pattern you choose. When you end it with the same pattern you start it with, it sounds fucked up in a good way. So like if you start with a 2 and then you end with a 2, you're starting again with a 2. So it's like it's harder to find the 1 basically. So like let's go like 2, 4, 3, 2. So just like that. Dude, and also I wish I made cool faces when I play guitar. I fucking don't, dude, and it blows dicks. All right, so let's try and record this. 145 is gonna be. Is it gonna be a bitch? And is the audio gonna fuck up? Probably. But to the 5 people that are gonna see this, thanks for sticking in there. Oh, fucked it up. 3, 4. One more. So we got something like this. So we'll fucking dot the snare on the 3. Fucking dumb. And then we're gonna move these back. Fuck off. Oh shit. This type of Djent pattern is gonna sound better on a fucking China. There we go. Bum 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 bum. 3. Okay. So I mean, I'm a little off here, but I'm not perfecting it. It's just for the video, right? So here we go. So right, and then you would add all the effects to it, like the big in the beginning, you know, the big boom sound and some bass, and it would sound tight. But then now, although this audio is dumb as hell and fucking up, I'm gonna fucking metric modulate it. So we're gonna dot the thirds, the snares, or dot the 3, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So then we'll take that, and then you see that has a completely different feel. This might actually feel cleaner than the regular ostinato. So there you go. Audio sucks, but that's a good way to make complicated shit. And the last but not least version, which I am not, maybe I will record it into the thing, is a pattern. So this is kind of similar to ostinato. The reason I explain them in that way is because your pattern can be any combination of numbers that you want, and then you base your pattern off of that. And it doesn't always have to repeat. That's a lot. It's going to make sense in a second, I promise. Quick, let me shout out an ostinato from After the Burial. I fucking wrote it down because it was my favorite one. I was like in class in high school, like trying to drum it and annoying the shit out of this girl that sat next to me in like every class. So they, in their song A Vicious Reforming of Features, at 1 minute and 52 seconds, they have my favorite fucking rhythm. One of my favorite rhythms they've ever done. The drummer does like snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, kick, snare, snare, while doing like keeping time. So like snare, snare, kick, snare, 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 you know, something fucking like that. And I was like sitting in class like just doing that fucking nonstop back in the day. But also After the Burial, they do a song. It's like Pi, the demigod or whatever the fuck is the name of the song. And they basically, their whole song is like a breakdown after this like super cool acoustic part where it's like they just do the digits of pi. So it's like something like 1 2 3 1 1 2 3 4, you know, like 3.14. But anyway, my go-to pattern is 1 2 3 2 1, counting the 3 and counting back. So on paper it would be 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 1 1 2. That one repeating, like I was saying, when you end on the same number you start on, gives it like a cool, uneasy offsetness, right? So elevate that up. You have a bass chord or a bass progression underneath the 1 2 3 2 1. So imagine that is your fucking, that's your fucking bass progression. So 1 1 2 1 2 3, and so on. So together that would be, you know, whatever. You have that. Now so that, you know, the whole like 1 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 1 1. that can get kind of boring. So what you can do is on the third, for me, I want my third to be like the longest one. So I'll do, instead of, for 3, I'll do 2 bass progressions followed by 2 again. So here's your 1, right? And then here's your 2. And then here's your 3. So then you just double down on your bass progression. So you see like the evolution of that 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So it's all together now. That would be. Now one step further. Your bass progression can move around. So it can move around the fucking neck. So let's say instead of like, we go to that, but we offset it every other one. So it would be, you know what I mean? So I kind of lost myself right there going slow, but every time you play, you switch to the other one, but you're still doing the bass 1, bass 2, bass, bass 2, 2 again for your 3. Hopefully this is making sense. But here we go with alternating it and doubling down on the bass note for your third instead of 3 singles on the fucking palm. So ready? So, oh, fucked it up. Ready? And here we go. Something like that. And then you get that going. That sounds complicated as hell. And then you could take that in any way. So like panic chords are an easy one to practice with. So you could go like. See what I mean? So it's like, so like panic chord 1, panic chord 2, 2, you know. And then just like play with it for a while. Like whatever you do, try not to just be like 1, 2, 1. You know what I mean? Because that shit's boring. You can take it with like playing out chords. So like these chords, like I don't know what they're called, but they're like the dramatic, like those ones, like playing out off a chord. So bass 1, bass 2, 2, bass 2, 3. You know, just fuck around with it like that. And once you get something down, dude, it sounds sick. I'll put in an example. I mean, dude, go check out my music. I use that pattern in like every fucking song, but I change it up every time and it sounds fresh and you would never know. Yeah, dude, this is my first video. I'm hoping to increase the quality. These fucking things, like, dude, streaming on FL Studio through OBS is such a fucking nightmare, dude. It's unbelievable. No shit. If like the cost was like, if I could cut off one of my smaller toes, once I could analyze it and realize I don't use that toe that much, so I could get this to work, I would do that. It is unbelievable though. Like I've used the Osio ProLink driver. If any of you have tried this, it fucking sucks. But anyway, I hope you guys learned a little bit from those. One song that I plan on using taking the rap cadence to make a fucking breakdown out of is Choppers by Jay Stalin, old school Bay Area jam, if you're familiar. He has like a pretty inconsistent flow, so I think it would actually sound pretty good. If you listen to my album, let me know what you think. I would appreciate it literally so much. Drop a like and a comment and a subscribe. I'm going to keep making more videos to do with like music and stuff like that, and then maybe some weightlifting shit because I'm really into that. But yeah, thank you guys again literally so much. If you watch this, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.